Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rise or Die podcast. This is episode 109. There's no such thing as a spending problem. So next week, I'm going to be out in California from this Saturday to next Saturday. I'm going to be out in California with a group called Wake Up Warrior, repping their shirt at the moment. And it's going to be an awesome week with a lot of really cool guys, and we focus on expansion across body, being, balance, and business. In fact, that's where I got the term, body, being, balance, and business. It's called the Core 4 through Wake Up Warrior. With that being said, here's the deal. So I bought my plane ticket several weeks ago. I reserved my hotel several weeks ago. And the deal was I was going to split with someone that's also affiliated with this group, Wake Up Warrior. Now, the guy backed out at the last second. I go Saturday. He just backed out yesterday. Kind of leaves me in a tough spot. For those of you guys that have been listening to the Rise or Die podcast for any length of time, you know that I'm kind of in a pickle financially. I'm getting sued by American Express. They want their money back, rightfully so. I want to pay off the debt as quickly as I can that I have from investing across body, being, and balance. I gave up all my business success and needed to rectify those areas. So now, although I have great income, I have to fix these issues. I have to fix the debt problem. I don't have an income problem. I have a significant debt problem that's in the middle of being resolved. Hence why I'm moving to Central America in 3 weeks. With that being said, this hotel for 1 week, because it's in Orange County on the coast, literally smack dab on the ocean, it's $3,000. That puts me in a really tight spot. I was planning on spending $1,500 and now I'm spending $3,000 in addition to the cost of airfare and the conference itself and so on and so forth. It gets really expensive. Now, my natural state is pretty cynical. I'm easily in scarcity mode, and we've talked about this before, but I'm easily and typically in the mode of scarcity where, oh shit, what am I gonna do? The world's breaking down. I can't go on this trip now. Like, hell's breaking loose. I mean, that's essentially what it comes down to. Is that reality? No, not really. But yesterday, as I learned that this guy was backing out just a few days before we leave, I came to the realization that I was slipping back into scarcity mode. See, I was about to forgo this entire trip, this investment in myself. Wake Up Warrior, this isn't a plug for them. I'm not affiliated in terms of selling for them. Wake Up Warrior was able to change my life. It saved my marriage, helped me get on track, back on track when it comes to income, helped me connect with God, helped me get healthier. It was the best program I had ever done, and that's where most of my debt came from. So why would I, now that I'm in a good place income-wise, why would I say no just because of an extra $1,500 expense? But this is the reality that I was facing yesterday, and like we all do, I was freaking out, trying to think, what the fuck am I going to do? Can I afford this? Question that I ended up asking myself was, can I afford to not go? Can I afford to not invest in myself? Can I afford to not learn what I'm going to learn at this conference? Can I afford to not be in community with these other men that want to have it all and expand across the Core 4, body, being, balance, and business, which was actually coined by Wake Up Warrior? This is what I was facing yesterday. Here's why it's relevant. I want to have you consider that you don't have an expense problem. There's no such thing as a spending problem. Dave Ramsey, cool guy. I think half of what he says is absolute bullshit. You cannot save yourself to prosperity. However, you can invest in yourself and in things around you and eventually get prosperity, reach prosperity, whatever that means, whatever your definition is. You will not save enough to make $1 million. It's just not possible. Unless your income is already super high, and in that case, this conversation's irrelevant. If you're making, whether it's 50, 100, 150K, you cannot save yourself to wealth. It takes investing in yourself. It takes investment in businesses, investment in upping your skill set. The real question is not, can I afford this? It's, can I afford to not go? Can I afford to forgo this trip? It's not a vacation. I wish it was. Orange County is better than Michigan. But hey, can I forgo this trip? What does it mean for me? What impact will it have? I will come back from this conference being able to actually make more money. The expense is well worth it. You don't have a spending problem. Just like me, you have an investment problem. You need more so you can invest more, not the case where you need more so that you can save more. We all need investment in ourselves across body, being, balance, and business. So the question that I have for you today for episode 109 is, where are you lacking in investment in yourself? Where are you lacking the confidence, the commitment, whatever the case is, to spend money and time and energy on you? Does your relationship with God need to be improved? Do you need to go see a counselor? Do you need to see a marriage counselor? Do you need to take your wife on a vacation, even just a weekend? Maybe you can't afford it financially this second, but if you're near the edge, take the leap and give your wife that vacation. Take the leap and invest in your marriage. Take the leap and buy another marketing book, or buy a coach, or a trainer, or a consultant. Where across body, being, balance, and business do you need to stop worrying about saving, stop worrying about the expenses, and start investing? That's it for today for episode 109. There's no such thing as a spending problem. Now, guys, the Rise or Die movement is a movement in a community where we all want to rise each and every day rather than fucking die by lacking investment in ourselves. That's the whole point of Rise or Die. But I need your help taking this to more people. Do me a favor, and if you get any value out of this whatsoever, number one, if you're listening on iTunes, number one, subscribe, and two, review. And then the alternative is, if you're watching this on YouTube or really anywhere else, do me a favor, subscribe, leave a comment, review, whatever the case is. I also want to give you the opportunity to communicate with me directly. You can email me, Steven@riseordiepodcast.com. That's one of my own personal emails. The team does not get to see it. I'm happy to answer any questions that I can for you. Maybe I'll even do an episode based on your questions. So with that being said, that's it for episode 109. I'll talk to you tomorrow for episode 110.